products on those WhatsApp groups. Some of you, you have gained a lot in terms of celebration, baby christening or dedication, marriages, burials. These people will come out and contribute, even if it's 500 or minimum of 1,000 or 5,000. You guys will come, and on the D-Day, you will see them. They'll bring one. Somebody help me. That thing they used to wear on the neck. Is it sash? I think it's a sash. A branded sash that identifies all of you, and you guys will fall out. And on the event place, there's a table. Class of, if it is FGGC, if it is Uniport, if it is Madonna, if it is what's this university name again? Ile-Ife, all those ones. You just gather around and then so good to see you. It's been 20 years. It's been 30 years since I saw you. Wow. Look at you. Is it muffler it's called? Is it muffler or sash? Muffler. Sash. Muffler. I know what a muffler is now. A muffler is thicker. A muffler is used, in a cold environment to prevent cold. That thing that they don't do. I think it's a sash. I don't think it's a muffler. But anyway. So you're fat now like this, eh? See that time when we're in primary 2, you used to be like toothpick. I don't believe it in my life that you will ever be this fat. Anyway, so you guys laugh and enjoy yourself. Sometimes you guys have a reunion, you host an event, all of you gather and all that. So, you connect. Long story short, it's a means to socialize. However, an author and business coach, Eko Eshun, advised people to exit their old school WhatsApp group chats, describing them as a waste of time. He said members of such groups often dwell on the past and talk about the good old days, while claiming the 99% of old school WhatsApp group chats in Africa are for entertainment. He said people do not share things that add value to members' lives. He also added that even when successful people in the group tried to empower others, there would always be those against it. Some of you, I believe, have had to mute some of these groups because you felt that, what is the point? It's not like I like everybody there. Why do I have to be nice? Or why do I have to claim to be nice, to people that I really do not like? Why do I even have to be there? Sometimes your permission is sought after before you are even added to such groups. Sometimes someone that has your number tells every other person in the group to add you, but then again, you get angry that they did not even seek your permission before adding you to the group. But you are old students, so old students will drive home the point better. Let's talk. These old students WhatsApp group, belonging to them, do you belong to them? If yes, why? And if no, why not? Now, for those of you who belong and you engage in such groups, how has your own old student WhatsApp group benefited you? Or are you one who regrets being in such groups? Let's talk. 0817 923 0002 0817 923 0003 0817 923 0007, and the female caller line is 0817 923 0009. You can send us a WhatsApp or Telegram message. The WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809 030 6416. Now, there is a pre-sale on Facebook page is Nigeria Info 92.3 PH, and Twitter handle is @Nigeria Info PH. So go there, read through the post, and drop your comments in the comment section. The call screener is in standby to take your calls first before passing you on to me in the studio. So when you call, the first voice you would hear will not be my voice, but that of the call screener. So I will just rush to Facebook to see, or read rather, some of the comments you had sent in before I got into the studio today. Just a few seconds, please. Okay, so I found them. Now, I have comments from Nene Joyce Wokoma, and she said, old school groups should not just be about Ashwebi and Sash. They should be able to impact the lives of the current/present students of their old schools and help them with useful infrastructures rather than snapping and posting their pictures on school and social media platforms. Ukeme Sunday says no, he doesn't belong to any old school or old student groups. Chile Edwin says, of course, yes, but it is of no value. Emmanuel Bassi says, I once created the group, but trust me, it was a sad experience. Some persons there were just monitoring spirits, checking who is living better than others. Oh, okay. Those are the monitoring spirits, Abby. Ikechi from Eneka, welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Didi.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome.
All right. Concerning old school boys and wonderful school girls WhatsApp group, you see, the thing about it is, they don't actually share a lot of past memories and things there. It's just mostly information passing as entertainment. That my mom said in secondary school, they have their own WhatsApp group. And I can tell you from the little interactions I've read there when she opens it, especially those ones that are outside the country. If you see the kind of program, will I call it breathing muscle that they do. At times when they talk and make content like they're better than everybody, and in a way, it sort of makes it affected a lot of the numbers. They making them they don't really share their views that often. So I see this WhatsApp groups as a form of social expression, and along the rest they have level financially and the other. But in simplicity, they do not really share any past memories like that.
So, Ikechi, do you belong to anyone?
I personally do not belong to anyone.
At all. So, people from your secondary school and university, you always to associate with them.
My sister, I don't know when you see them, you would actually connect with them.
Interesting. Okay, thank you, Ikechi. Zion from GRA, welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
I think it is fortnight my old school friends, they added me to what is coming up sometimes during the end of the month. They added me as a committee of friends.
Okay.
Although I've not commented anything, but what I'm saying here is just contributing money. So what is the need of adding me there? Just call me your phone, guy. this WhatsApp group thing, for me, I just look at it as just one of those jobless people creating something to disturb somebody.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it doesn't make any meaning.
So you don't belong to any?
None. If not, even this one, to be honest, I know he may be listening, but I'm sorry, I have to see this.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So wait.
Give disappearing messages in 24 hours, but I'm not comfortable with that. I'm about leaving.
So wait, is it that you guys do not talk about how to give back to your secondary school or your university? You guys do not share business ideas or empowerment, or what is that?
This way. Under President Tinubu, he has reset everything. So if you know you can offer this for your own school, just walk up to the headmaster or the principal and say, this is my contribution, and walk away.
All right.
Okay, how many teachers are not here? How many teachers should I sponsor? Which and which is not? I'm creating a WhatsApp group that what you see there is gossip, show off, unnecessary arguments. You know, my wife belongs to one group that they want you to contributions. To be honest with you, let me be honest with you, Didi. They end up quarreling.
Adults, not children.
Not children, adults.
Okay.
And when I got myself involved, she said, well, you know, it's our friends and this. I said, look, the only way I will sustain you in that group is except you are going to manage that group alone. So that your contributions can go accordingly. People who are paying, the next person can get to the next person. But if you are not the one managing this group, fix it immediately. In the evening, before you know, they are doing WhatsApp calls, they are talking, they are laughing, everybody is gathered. It's good, but I think I have my reservations.
All right, Mr. Zion thinks he has his reservations. But Ekene Ezra on WhatsApp says, I joined my secondary school WhatsApp group because despite it's over 20 years since we graduated, our respect and support for each other over the years has been great. But you see that university group, I left because they were more interested in competitions. All right, so I still belong to my secondary school WhatsApp group. Someone reached out to me, asked for my permission, and I think I've been there for several years. How many times do I make comments in that group? I still belong to the WhatsApp group that was created back then in my undergraduate days. Now, that one was created solely because we needed to get information from the course rep, timetable, course outline, whether a class was cancelled, because the course rep did not like the fact that every day everybody would call him, course rep, class go there today. So he felt like he should just drop it on the group and everyone who comes online will see it and get the information. Now, at the point of graduation, we were asked, if you still want to remain here, fine. If you don't want to remain, you can leave the group. From a class of over 310 or 320 students, I think we have just about 100 and something students, or ex-students rather, still in that group. What is done on the group? I will tell you. Every day, the people from the different denominations will drop their devotional for that day. If this person is attending Nigeria Info Church and they have a devotional, they'll drop it. If this one is attending Wazobia Ministries and they have a devotional, they'll drop it. If the other one is attending Cool FM Ministry and they have a devotional, they will drop it. Another thing they do there, they drop job opportunities. What else do they do there? Oh, someone needs to go for a competition and the person is looking for votes. They drop it there. Someone just released a song and the person wants us to go and download the song, and help share the song. They drop it there. Someone has an event and they want us to buy tickets or anything. They drop it there. There's a wedding, there's a burial, probably a dedication, they drop it there. Invitations. And then, someone is in a financial mess and the person needs financial assistance, and then they run around and they solicit, and an account number will be put out there, and then people have to pay. Almost similar to what happens. No, I think my secondary school WhatsApp group is a lot saner in terms of what they drop there. So usually we'll get invites, but there's one person that is a constant that must drop something biblical every single day. The person has been consistent year in, year out. Yes, it's a good thing when we turn up for each other. I mean, they were at my wedding, my secondary school, my university. They even bought me gifts, and I saw the gifts labeled. So what they do is, when it's time for things like that, they will remove you that is celebrating from the group so they can gather money and all of that. Is it what we necessarily want? Is it a good thing when these people show up at our events? Yes. Is it a good thing when they show up and they come with gifts? Yes. But away from that, what other benefits have we gotten from these old students association or old students? No, it's old students. It's not an association. Old students WhatsApp group. Obina from Sazru. Hi, Obina. Oh dear. Real Git from town. Welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
ADB2W.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. Well, just like my good in-law, Mr. Zion said earlier, that group, if you follow them, sometimes you might get up on the wrong side of your memory. Now, for me, before you ask me, make I tell you, I don't join anyone, no. So I not gonna ask me that question, no need. But just like you were saying, you see, sometimes the essence of having that group, WhatsApp group, is abused. And that's why there is no need stepping in. They say if you can't stand the heat in the kitchen, make it safe out now. As I speak to even my church WhatsApp group, I know they. Not the talk of the school own. So for me, sometimes, because of the way they go about these issues, I decided there is no need. Make every government and Okubo mind my own side. For me, job opportunities I go find out for myself. People for invitation for any of my whatever. People they invite plenty. After all, you know they.
But they also do birthday celebrations on those groups.
From it, actually.
They also do birthday celebrations. They will not post the person's picture on the DP or the profile picture, and everybody will know it's the person's birthday. Hello. I'm here with you. You don't want to be celebrated on any WhatsApp group.
Myself?
Yes.
I never blow now. Even if they type one for my body, I never blow. So it's not which celebration are they find again? Well, for me, it's a good one. People are achieving out of it, and at least you get to know or come across old folks you've met before. You understand my point? That's the only good side of it. But every other thing, for me, especially if you go to school when I mix school, I know you forget to underline the word saying gossip itself. They follow for those groups.
Oh, and there are clicks and clicks.
Thank you very much.
I just discovered that in some old students groups, there is the main group everyone belongs to, and then there's another group for the, I don't know what to call them, for some cliques. Ferdinand from Moji say, I belong to both my secondary and university WhatsApp group. We basically use the secondary school group chat to rally support for the welfare of members and to celebrate with those that are excelling. The other group, we use it to post job openings and as well as post jokes when necessary. Memories are worth keeping, and the only way to reinvent them is to get connected in a hub, and group chat is giving us that means. Ferdinand from Woji. Stephen from Oginiba says, good afternoon, Didi. Every group has his peculiarities. Some WhatsApp groups, especially of old-time classmates and friends, can be depressing, especially for those who seem to be more well-to-do. Well, I am in my secondary school as well as my university level WhatsApp group. For me, I only go through for information that I find worthy. It is from my secondary school WhatsApp group that I got the link to my present job. Wow. The This one says, my name is Monday Elisha. I belong right from secondary school down to university, and it's very funny when you see everyone again. Why is it funny? Me, I don't belong to any secondary or university because you go explain tire, no evidence. It's just about competition. Ero Machuku from Mercyland. Who is competing with who? Good afternoon, delightable Denise. Yes, I belong to about 5 of them, of which I've helped in creating 4 of them. In one of them, we have achieved a lot together. We executed a reconstruction project spending over 300K. We've helped some of us who have had weddings, burials of aged parents, and when we lost 2 of our colleagues, we contributed and packaged a condolence gift and gave to their siblings. Personally, I've met some of them physically, and the reunion has been eventful and pleasurable. JT in Port Harcourt. Okay. Good afternoon. I belong to an office WhatsApp group, essentially for passing office information, but most people always post things just to impress the boss. And I think it's just eye service, as we call it. Sammy from Port Harcourt. Sammy, is it you're impressed? Allow them to impress their impress in peace. Did your boss tell you he was impressed eventually? Allow them now, let them impress. Emily K. Prosper says, yes, I'm in my class WhatsApp group and it's still active. Sometimes a classmate will post about jobs and other important issues. There was a time I got an occasion and I went there to invite them and most of them turned up. It was nice. Prince Chima says, I cannot join that stupid group, and people who are in such group should exit themselves. Such group is a monitoring spirit for your success. Forget help, because who will help you not from the group. Wow. Below the Madi say, thank God the call made for us to start one didn't scale through. Make everybody day their day, I beg. Oluchi Elijah says, that group, now monitoring spirit group, if you never make them, you are on your own. So people just stay and decide to monitor other people. Are people that jobless, really? I doubt. I want to doubt that it is solely for monitoring people's progress. I'm Soki Fubara from Shaka says, I think the WhatsApp group is fine and helps for good, fine memories. If a lot of you are doing well, it won't be a big deal. But if Nigeria, Sapa, they hit honor, you may get angry. But it's a good way to get along and keep up with people who are like family. What are the benefits for knowing that you got people who once shared a learning space as you communicate and you are happy? Depression, they worry people. It's a social necessity to have people around as Africans. Do you belong to your old student WhatsApp group? If yes, why? If no, why not? Be it secondary school or the university, how has your old student WhatsApp group benefited you? Me, I got gifts. But then again, that's how I've been contributing for other people. It's not like they contributed for me alone. I also contributed for other people's weddings. But then again, the joy that comes with seeing these people after several years at some of these events, because for some people who are not in the same location or may not be able to organize a reunion, the weddings, the dedications, the celebrations that you are invited to offers you an avenue to meet with them again. But then, you see that monitoring spirit part? I don't know, Sha. I created one for my department and we have been using it to communicate and help one another. From Paris, Aya. Didi, I left the group just after our last paper in the university, but I still keep in touch with them all. Steven, you just finish and you drop your pen and you say, oh yeah, thank you. It was nice doing business with you for the past 4, 5, 6 years, plus strike, plus lecturer not showing up in class, plus every it's time for me to tell you people bye-bye. It was good while it lasted. Uncle Lexic says, I am not in a lot of WhatsApp group for old student group. It's university WhatsApp group. It's fun to keep in touch with them. For benefits, I'm not sure I've benefited anything, no. But I just love the fact that we are still in touch. Okay. But for those of you who are going to monitor other people, what's the plan? What do you want to use the piece of information for? You want to use it and cook draw soup? Or you want to use it to inspire yourself? You want to use it to aspire to perspire? Well, like I said, a lot more can be done in some of these groups. But if you feel like the environment is becoming too toxic for you, for your well-being, maybe you should just leave. My name is Denise Deniswallow. Up next is Trending Stories, and thereafter the Follow the Money program. Just stay tuned.